Ryan, your host for today, and we're going to be playing some Othercide today. Othercide, something like that. Forgot to take my glasses off. Yeah, I don't actually need glasses. If anyone hadn't guessed by the fact that I've been streaming like this for years. They're just blue light filtering glasses, and I think they reflect quite a lot of the screen back at them. So I don't like using them for streaming. So, we've got Othercide today. I have literally heard... I've been looking forward to playing this game for ages, okay? I have heard this is very similar to XCOM. I've heard a lot of people compare it to XCOM, and apparently it's very good. It's got ridiculously good reviews. So hopefully my PC being weird today won't fuck everything up. Yeah, if we have any weird crashes, frame drops, or anything like that, do let me know. My PC is being very strange today, and I'm not sure why. It's basically loading everything super slowly for some reason. So, it's being a little odd. So, just bear with me, okay, if something goes horribly wrong. Hopefully, though, it should be all fine. So, I know very little about this game, to be honest. I know there are a few classes. That you have a team. I don't even know how many are on the team, I just know you have a team. I feel like this game is pretty dark and has some like pretty brutal choices to be made and things like that. I don't think this game has a healer. I don't think it does. So what I've heard from the classes, I've heard there are 4. And then you get 3 to start with, and then 1's related to the story. I haven't looked up what the 4th one is. But the 3, I'm guessing that one at the back is the 4th one. Whatever that glowing girl is. But the 3 classes I've heard is the shooty one, the stabby one, and the shield one. That's literally what I've heard. So I'm guessing that it's long range fragile one, a close range fast one, and a tanky one. That's what I'm assuming. No idea. This is like XCOM. It's gonna be brutal. I loved XCOM. I actually did manage to beat XCOM on my first playthrough. I'm one of the few, to my knowledge. Apparently a lot of people like died horribly their first playthrough and then won their second. I actually finished my first one and didn't actually... I found it pretty challenging, but I didn't find it too crazy. No idea why. This game, though, I'm assuming to kick my ass a lot, so... Oh yes, and I did play and beat XCOM 2 on my first attempt as well. That one was very tough. That one actually got pretty close at the end. I ended up winning because of a clutch move in the final mission. So, yeah. But yeah, let's go. New game. Choose difficulty. Nightmare. So it's been sacrificed to an elevator hill. What? Sacrificing a daughter is the only way to heal another one. Get a free resurrection token to start each run. Put 50% HP in the new day. I will look up if this is easy and normal or hard and normal. Dream mode.
There's nothing here, nothing to see. Don't come again. You're not real, and I'm not either. White, no black, no red. Not really anything.
You're looking up if dream mode is easy or if it is supposed to be still very difficult. Because it says it's still challenging, but I don't believe this kind of game when it says that things are still challenging. Othercide Dream or Nightmare? Here we go. Okay, it seems to be saying, but yes, it is easier. But it appears to be that it's still actually pretty tough, and it basically lets you use the abilities more. So at least for the stream, I mean, I'll play. Do I want to play it first or not? I don't like being punished for taking hits in a game. If you can only heal, do that. I'll play Dream. I'll bitch out and play easy. And maybe I'll play if I find it too easy, I might start like early on, because apparently that's the biggest difference. Is it, like, makes it much more. It makes it much more forgiving early. So I'll play Dream, and if we find I think it's too easy, I'll switch up to Nightmare. From behind the veil they grow, those who should always beware. Muted in darkness they flow, feed to the nightmare. Book of Nostra and the others. Oh, it's subtitle. I wondered, like, why is the yellow underneath it? It's subtitles. Centuries, mother has protected the veil, preventing it from shattering. Her journey has led her to the deserted street of the city rotten by a plague, where a greater threat awaits. Okay, that's why they're called daughters, I guess, because there's a character called the Mother. I'm guessing that's what. Oh, hello.
He needs us. The other has come for the chosen one, and soon the veil will break. The suffering cannot continue.
The Advent chronicles the terrible arrival of the other into reality, the shredding the veil and merging the both worlds together. Oh, the Advent. I think there should be a comma in there. No, it is the Advent Chronicles. Okay. Weird. So, we're fighting some sort of... Instead of fighting aliens in XCOM, we are fighting what appears to be a Mind Flayer looking thing? Or some Cthulhu looking stuff? I have no idea what the enemies in this game actually are. But I'm guessing they're other dimensional monsters, by what I've seen so far. Are we fighting the enemies from the things from Stranger Things? I need to watch Stranger Things. I've heard it's really good, and I watched the kill count of them. Because I had no interest in watching the show before. I'd heard it's alright, but I'm not really a TV show kind of person usually. But I've been watching the kill counts. No, it looks good. I kind of want to watch it. Excuse me. Yeah, this is what I'm saying about the thing being a bit weird. It's loading times. My loading times have been bizarrely long recently. I think I might have to, like, run some checks after the stream and figure out what. Maybe my PC needs cleaning. That might be it. Don't crash on me, game. This is also one of the games. To be honest, this I've got a theory. This is one of the 2 games that I have on my new external hard drive. I think there might be something wrong with my new external hard drive, or how it connects. Because it is being a little weird with both games that I've got on it. So it might need defragmenting or something. Like maybe it turned up and I had some issues. Obviously it wasn't tested before I had it, because it was a gift. Or I assume it wasn't tested. There we go, now we've actually got a percentage. Yeah, this is being very slow. Apologies about this. This is what I was saying, though, about it being weird. I might have to load up a game I know works really fast onto it and see if it fucks up. Like, something really dumb and quick, like, I don't know, Realm of the Mad God. That's always classic I've used as my... That's what I use as my testing ground a lot of the time, is Realm of the Mad God. Because that game loads up in half a second because it doesn't have anything in it. Very fun game, that. If anyone hasn't played Realm of the Mad God, free game, I believe. And it was actually pretty fun. It was pretty fun for a laugh. With a couple of mates sometimes. Age of Shattering. 1897. Oh, so okay, so this is set in the past.
Suffering festers within him. The edge of reality frays. Each battle takes more and more out of me.
You okay?
The other could shred the veil and devour our world. Will you stay with me until the end? I'll give what I can, what I have left. Let it go here and no further.
Okay. Is it frozen? The game appears to be frozen. Oh! Mother!
Watch, my friend. Once I move to strike, the first will fall.
Health points. These are your health points. If unit dies or they reaches 0 health points. Just take control. Every square, the farther you move, the action force will cost.
The other sends more against us.
Select attack skill. Instant actions are played immediately, cost you action points. Plague Doctor, V. Why is V not working? I guess because we're in a tutorial. Strike the enemy. I think if this game wasn't being really slow, this would go great. This would be great. Hello. Orders all units by their initiative and move forward whenever a unit ends their turn. A unit can play when it reaches 0 on the left side of the timeline. End your turn, you move to 50 on the timeline, recover all that AP for the next turn. What you want to do turn, I guess. Oop, another one. That's probably bad. Those skills immediately end the unit's turn. Their powerful effects are activated later on the timeline. Delayed massive shot. Select shield charge. Those skill will target next action. Okay, so it's a stop. Interrupt skills can stop a single enemy attack and immediately launch a counter-attack. Warning, interrupt skills cost health. Oh. Vengeful stuns. Interrupt next melee attack and cause devastating counter-attack. But it costs health. Okay. End your turn. Your unit will move to 50 on the timeline and cover all their AP for next turn. Okay. She's taking a bit of a hit. Oof! Hell is that thing? That's probably bad.
Fear not. I can stop the attack before it happens.
Spear tornado. Why does he say some of the words that are voiced? I can say them all in one blast. Target active unit to trigger area of effect attack. That's a problem. Ah, there's two of them now. Oh, they're going to attack us, aren't they? We got something for this. Action point burst. Your unit will go into a burst and they start a using their last 50 action points. This pushes your unit back to 100 in the timeline, so be careful burst only when you need the extra move or deal a killing blow with an enemy. Okay. Some shields, like shield charge, can delay the next time an enemy will play to give you control of the timeline. Okay. This is all about initiative. Dodge is percent chance of a unit avoiding the attack. I have 0 dodge. Armor, you need protection, represents damage deducted from each attack received. Armor and dodge can be modified by ally enemy skills, so always pay attention to the skill descriptions. Remember, the timeline is key to winning battles. Powerful delayed skills, your activate later. Interrupt skills prepare you to block and attack straight back. Some skills delay the next time. You will play give you more control. Using last 50 AP will broke a burst to 100.
A gift gives me such strength.
Believe in you. Control me freely now. Give you last of my strength. Please stand as long as possible. But I want to interrupt that. And I'll vengeful stance again, because that worked last time. And we'll end turn. Don't want to use up our initiative if we don't have to, right? Good, so the AoE didn't hurt myself. Ow! Little fucker. She did not appreciate that. And finish last bit tornado, view blade, hello shows. We can't shield charge. Yeah, they're not in range. Wow, she's fast. I will use slash because this it says it's the last enemy. So enter. We're bursting. Right, so those things are. Oh, hello. There's a couple of you, aren't there? Plague Guard. Okay, this one has a shield. Plague Butcher. Slash, how much damage will that do? 792 won't quite kill it. Oh, that's a delay action. If we slice this twice, it'll kill it. Oh, it dodged. That's bad. Guess we have to enter and just take the pain from this thing. This thing's gonna hurt. Oh, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Never mind. It can attack twice. Good to know. Well, Spear Tornado seems like the option. Ow. Oh, we rooted it! What the hell is that? Why am I more scared of that than most of the other things we've fought so far?
He is here. The Chosen One.
Well, I think I was right.
I don't want to harm you, little one.
Oh, okay.
But we want to harm you. Very much.
Well, shit.
Failed. You most of all. I fought with every bone and sinew. All I am, I leave to you. Take it. My blood is my legacy. May it spill forth into an army to rend suffering from its host.
I don't know what just happened, but that's pretty bad. So she knows that thing? City was destroyed, the veil fractured, thousands of souls perished, swallowed by the void. So whoever that chosen one is, it just self-destructed, I guess, and took everything with it? Yeah, that's the enemy.
My voice
Oh!
destroyed a city. It's not enough.
Oh, so the chosen one was that.
How soon will you hatch? I want you in this world. I want to see what you can do. To those that hurt me. To those you will hurt. I can't wait.
Well, that's creepy as fuck. That's not ominous enough. Time and space converge. Reality and unreality were on the edge of destruction. For the first time, the others were close to breaking through. Oh, an other. Not the others. One. Just one is enough to apparently break reality. Great.
Do not despair. My life lights your path.
Okay.
Do you remember our journey together? This time, let me guide you.
Oh, so she's our
You will
co-pilot.
wield my memories like a sword, and with them, grow our army.
And thus were they trapped in an everlasting loop, from recollection to recollection. Daughters of the Red Mother die only to rise again. The Age of Shattering. Nine. Oh, up, 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 up.
This dark corner of existence is a harbinger. Soon all will follow. The very fabric of our reality is threatened. My last breath is near. My daughters, you are of me. Put an end to suffering.
Othercide is a game about sacrifice and tough choices. Progress is auto-saved, so there's no turning back. Enemies in Othercide are lethal, and every mistake costs you dearly. Your daughters will die. Wow, that's a bit harsh. And you will lose, only to rise again strong. The game expects players to fail, but failure is not the end. After ending a run, you restart with additional bonuses, and even the ability to resurrect fallen daughters for a cost. Oh, so this game, it might actually no, it might just have out, you're fucked points, but okay. What a disgrace to see you here. Wow, I'm being mocked by a freaking bellet from Berserk. I'm assuming that whatever that is, it's one of two things. It's either like the main point of what the villain's trying to accomplish, like this is the end goal, is whatever's in that. Or whatever that's going to turn into. Or that's us. If I've learned anything from XCOM, it's one of those two things.
From this side of the veil, I can give you my daughters, birthed from my soul. You will need them to fight.
Thank you.
What will you remember now?
Okay, this is the chronomap. From here you'll be able to manage your daughters in the inner void, select the next mission attack menu, end the day, heal your daughters by 50% of the max hit points. Which is, using the new dream system, which I am obviously very happy that I decided to take now. Let's enter the inner void and germinate a new daughter. Let's just have a kid, you know, casually. I feel that this game is another one of those, like, I'm the best, gonna have one of those I'm the best dad ever quotes for it, because, memory serves, last time I had kids in any game, I heavily armed them almost immediately, because I'm a terrible parent. Enter the inner void. Welcome to the inner void. Here you can manage your daughters. Prudence and Candid. I can approve of those names. Enter the birthing pool. You can manage your daughters. Germinate door. Okay, this is a little weird. Rejuvenate door. Creating a new door costs 200 vitae. This is a little strange. I'm not gonna lie. Melody. I don't mind Melody. That's not a bad name. Blade Master, powerful out of the sword fire. She's quick, deadly, but also more fragile than her sisters. Oh, so the sword one is actually squishy. Okay. 517 health. Yeah, Mother was apparently an absolute beast because she had 4,900 health. Damage bonus 84, crit chance 1%, crit damage 21, initiative push resistance 1%. Okay. Soul Singer supports her sisters from afar. Okay, so they're the guns. Shoebearers protect her sisters. Choose wisely, this cannot be changed later. Attack at rage and has skills to help her sisters. Okay, so yeah, the Blade Master, she hits hard. She's the DPS. Yeah, she does a lot of damage just generally, but she's not got a lot of armor. They all have the same health, it looks like. Oh no, the Shield Bearer has the most health. So the Soul Singer has a bit more armor. Obviously has range. Is a little bit less damaging, which is kind of surprising. I expected the ranged characters to be like super high damage. So basically, a little bit of armor for a little less damage and range. And the shield, more defense than her sisters, capable of controlling most enemies with a shield. A lot of armor, a lot of health, doesn't deal a lot of damage though. Well, I don't think I had a shield bearer, so Melody, you are going to be a shield bearer.
The others are converging, warping reality. You must stop suffering from feeding. Go. Close the first synapse.
New mission for Synapse appear each day. Beat the synapse to close it. Here your mission details and choose the daughters you want to send. Select a daughter. Yeah, I was right. I did have the other two. I pay attention. So, Melody, you're our first one up. Because you're the shield. I don't know if this actually changes anything. Cursed Therapist and Plague Doctor. Okay. Therapy is bad, guys, apparently. Candice. And Prudence. Oh, why is Candice... Or Candid. Why is Candid, squishier than Prudence? Okay. I thought... Because the Blade Masters are supposed to be the squishy ones, aren't they? But Candid is actually weaker. Oh, maybe... Oh yeah, I remember seeing a thing on this actually. They have randomly rolled stats, don't they? Like their characters start with like a stat roll to see what they're like, basically, and then the class will augment or weaken it, I guess. Okay, so I guess Melody was kind of a beast for hit points then, because she had more hit points than either of my two other kids apparently. This is so weird. Okay. Okay, he doesn't like the hotkeys apparently.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
If you do not suffer, they will. Wow, fuck you, weird beak man thing. This game is weird, but I'm enjoying it so far. I'd be enjoying it a lot more if it wasn't for the technical difficulties I think my PC is having. Yeah, I'll open up my... It's not downloading something, is it? Okay. I've also heard this game has boss fights, which is very different from XCOM. Now that part is at least different from XCOM. Because there wasn't any real boss fights that I can remember in XCOM. boss enemies, I guess, but they were like just more priority targets than actual bosses, like ethereals, sectopods, that weird glowy thing early at least. While units engaged in melee combat, attacks coming from the flank if they or the back will hurt more. Okay, so don't get flanked.
How many have died to a...
Why is the voice acting getting cut off occasionally? I don't like that. Okay, so that's our interrupt. The first attack on ally with a range of 10 deals damage 2 times. Okay. So 85 damage 3 times. Lock the target direction has a range of 6. Okay. Oh, there's the enemy. How much health this thing have? This is a lot of armor. Now we'll end your turn there, Candid. Let your sisters take a bit of the front. Prudence. Imbued blade. Yeah, that's the big delay to hit. Oh, just that. She doesn't have an interrupt action. Good to know. So that isn't just default. You get given a couple skills. Slash move. Let's get into cover here. Can I see anyone else? Yes, there are 2 over there. And Melody. Melody doesn't have a lot of initiative. Melody is my tank. So let's get her in the front. Hunt all creatures. These maps are very small compared to what I'm used to in XCOM. That doesn't have a lot of health, so without a dodge. Can she shoot that? No, okay, that's good to know. That's got a lot of health. These don't, but I'm willing to bet they're the gun guys, so they deal a lot of damage. Now we really want to take out that tank guy, don't we? That thing's armor is tough. Yes, we will do that. Yeah. Intercepting round. We can end turn here. Because that thing is going to move up and attack her. Can she deal out enough damage with that slash? Yes, by the look of it. How'd it go?
How foolish my fears.
Oh, cool. Atta girl! And, okay, so slam, deal 294 damage and delay target 25 initiative, force the target to face the daughter. Okay, and lunge is deal a lot more damage, basically. So we can't do both of those. So let's stun this thing. Just so that doesn't go first, is my thought. Because then if it is, then hopefully the one... we could... Yeah, we could slam it again, actually. Let's do that. Yeah. Making sure it's at the end. Where's this other one? There's one enemy missing, which I don't like, not being able to see an enemy. Maybe it's up ahead. We don't need to burst yet. Oh, Candid actually... Oh, that thing was going to go... Okay. Oh, she can't get a shot at that. I guess Candid is just fast. Yeah, it's at 97 on the initiative tracker, so we're gonna get another turn before it gets to go. Good girl, Melody. He's gonna take a shot at her. Okay, Prudence, just move up there. 20, because that's enough to get the slash off. This thing can't dodge, yeah. Slice and dice.
Impressive.
I definitely see why these girls are considered the damage dealers.
More of his doctors. Or should I say acolytes?
Oh dear, where? Ah, that's where it's... Is this the Plague Doctor? No, this is the Plague Guard. So the Plague Doctor is over there. I don't know what that one does. Base attack. Daughter in range. It seems to say it's melee, though. Okay. Okay. Let's, bonk. Yeah, I think Melody's a good choice just to keep him stun locked. Just put a lot of bullets into him, Candid. She's not doing a lot of damage, but she is dealing damage. And here comes the other enemy. Ah, that's the Plague Doctor. So the melee guy is the Plague Doctor. We can't quite get to it this turn, unfortunately. So if we just move to there... Yeah, we can backspace this. I'm guessing this guy hits a lot harder. Let's just keep you stun locked, and the other two can deal with this Plague Doctor. Yeah, they're all getting a turn before it is, so. Oh, locked. Oh, locked in current direction. Okay, so it has to go this way. Well, just keep shooting him. That would kill it. It might, actually. Atta girl.
Has its setbacks.
Hey, I'm fine with that. Time to cut his head off.
Shred them down.
Backstabbed 1,000 damage. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, I guess it would apply to the enemies as well, wouldn't it? That's good to know.
My brave daughter is spent. She must rest till a new day.
Ooh, 930. I also got a lot of achievements. Okay. Gathered Vitae, memories recovered, enemies killed 4. I guess I didn't take any actual hits. The only person that took any damage was Candid because I didn't realise her initiative was quite as good as it was.
Come what may, we will
traits.
slow suffering's progress.
Ding ding ding. Recollection ends, you have no way to continue, beaten by a boss. Or if you choose to end it yourself, this will let you start a try. A new try on the first day gives you access to more shard resources that you gain from missions used to buy remembrance power-ups. You can only move the next day after closing at least one synapse in Dream. Alternative mode, yeah, they will heal. Rest of your daughters need the rest, they cannot fight more than once per day. Okay. Can only move the next day after closing this one synapse, yep. One of your daughters can learn new skills in the inner void. Enter the inner void. Observe her in more detail to learn about her. You can see your daughter's traits, stats, traits, and skills. New skills are unlocked by reaching new levels of mastery and upgraded within memories. Open the traits tab. This daughter has earned a new trait, reflecting she has experienced. Traits cannot be removed or changed, even in death. Okay. Let's take a look at her stats. So she's got a decent chunk of health. Well, it was less than I expected. 45 armor, which, from what I can tell, is about medium. It's about right for this type of character, I think. 2 dodge, 2 initiative. Oh, so your dodge and initiative is going to be level based. Oh, and crit chance, I guess, and crit damage is affected by that too. 47 to 94. Okay, she's got good initiative. She actually deals quite a lot of damage. Traits, aware. Oh, that's her trait is end of turn delay -5. So she is fast. That's her thing. A new skill available. Each time you unlock a new skill, you have to choose between 2 different abilities. Shadow Round deals damage and range taken ally. Oh, deals up to damage to an enemy in range, taking damage from an ally. So basically it allows a... if one of my other daughters attacks, then she gets a free shot at it, basically. But that requires health. And the other one is deal AoE damage and move to an empty square. Right, I will try that one, because that seems good. I like AoE. Okay, Melody, what do you got? What are your traits as well? Terrifying. All adjacent enemies gain -50 armor and -10 dodge. Jesus, Melody. Okay, Melody's a badass, apparently. It's by terror in the victims of her holy wrath. That she has a lot of health. Action points. She barely leveled. A lot of armor, a lot of dodge. Good resistance against being pushed. Okay. Obviously, a normal end of turn delays. Decent amount of damage, I think, for what she is. And let's take a look at the new skills. Blacksmith's Grace Self. Increase R by 180 for 40. Move to 15 initiative at the time of each incoming attack. So either... Oh! Oh no, that's a reaction. A reaction would be nice, because she doesn't actually have one. The shield bash seems good as well. Look, it's deal damage, push target 5 tiles, enemies pushed into each other or another object take damage. That seems good, but she doesn't have a reaction. And this means that if I put her in a particularly bad spot, because she's tanky, that's her thing. I think with Melody's abilities, I want to get her stuck in. Because she's got that terrifying ability which debuffs enemies around her. So I think I'll take Blacksmith's Grace. Shield Bash is a tough one to give up on, but it's going to be pushing it in a line, isn't it? So let's give her Blacksmith's Grace. And Prudence. What's your thing, Prudence? Aggressive. More damage! I like you! Just 50 damage. Just plus 50 damage. That's why she hits so bloody hard. From her first step, she's led the fight against evil. Stats. She's got a surprisingly large amount of hit points for what her class is. Again, no armor. High initiative, end of turn delay, the same as usual. Damage just hits fucking hard. And let's take a look at her new skill. Lightning Strike. Dash 5 tiles, deal damage as a range of 5, or a movable stance. Oh, those are both really good. It's either she can Blade Dash. If I want to use her aggressively, it's Lightning Strike. If I want to use her defensively, it's a movable stance. Ooh, that's tough. Both of these are real good. I wish they went up against each other, essentially. But I guess that's the point, isn't it? I think I'll take the Lightning Strike because I think she wants to be the Vanguard character. Oh, actually, she doesn't have a reaction. She is also really squishy. So, No, yeah, if I take immovable stance, then she can still attack with her other things. So she can take a slash, and if it doesn't kill her, kill whatever it is, or if something's like there and gonna... I have to put her in a bad spot, I can just activate immovable stance. Both of those are real good, but I'll take immovable stance. Codex. The Red Mother. What really happened? I cannot say. We have exchanged our realities, my dear friend. My body is gone, but my spirit follows you. Together we can stop the chosen one from suffering, sever the link. Unite them, my fear, my memories, shape our daughters. Send them to stop suffering, or it's too late. Mother. I have lived for hundreds of years, lost the trace of life. Taste of life through this immortal journey. My only goal is to protect the veil, no matter the cost. To all this pain and suffering lead me to this fateful moment was future. Inevitable, my dear friend. We have gone through such sorrow. Can even remember my name. Through death, I will guide you, the Mother. Blade Master. Blade Master is a powerful, agile sword fighter. She is quick and deadly, but also more fragile. Discipline with your sword, never back off. Slay the enemy until your blade grows rusty with its blood. The veil must be protected by any means necessary. Okay? Shield Bearer. Has more defense than her sisters, capable of controlling most enemies with her shield. Protect your companions, consider their lives above yours. Each scar is a new medal. Your shield protects the body, your body protects the soul. I can appreciate that. the ideology of a tank. And here's the last one, whatever that is. I guess. Cause I did say I heard there are 4 classes in this game, but I guess we unlock the other one later. So signaling attack from range are skills that help her sisters. So she's the support, basically. Nursing counts as much as blood, may each bullet be sanctified with the power of your enemies. And if you can't, aim between the eyes. Okay, so Plague Doctors. Attack with melee and will focus the closest target. If 2 daughters the same distance and will focus one with less hit points. Okay. So it tries to prioritize the squishy ones, so it's that kind of character. They have the day, inspect the streets, observe the sick and draw blood, wearing the beat mask. Each visit by these cruel volatiles adds a new chapter to my suffering. I will now remodel them in my own way. And they obey me like broken puppets. The Child. Okay, so that's the enemy, is called the Child. Plague Guard. Is heavily reinforced. It will focus the closest target if 2 doors are the same. Yes. Okay, so that's just the melee part. Quarantine was declared, the city gates closed forever, and trying to protect themselves did nothing more than shut themselves up. A prison similar to mine, guarded by watchers that mistook madness for virtue. Plague Butcher. Focus close to target for a door to ready engage in a fight. Okay. There's so many corpses, River itself was teeming with floating bodies. Took a few charitable souls to butcher the puffy, disgusting, and purulent flesh. Did their depravity come from it at this ungrateful task, or did they just flesh out what was lying deep in their hearts, the plea for putrid flesh? Yeah! Cursed Therapist. Therapist range combat opponent. It will delay shot. Use a delay shot that deals significant damage unless interrupted, but flees and shoots immediately if a daughter gets too close. It aims for the daughter furthest away on the timeline. Oh, okay. So it goes for the slow initiative people. So in theory, it's going to go for Melody most of the time. With my current party, at least. Don't know those. Scavenger. Swift attack in packs. The first scavenger will spawn the aim for the furthest daughter, and all the scavengers will aim for this target until there are no scavengers left on the map. Okay, so this is the horde type enemy. This is what you want AoE for, because they don't have a lot of health. I can hear them again and again ever so well, could I? They were there, nibbling my bones, slicing my sorrow like macabre feast. It was fever that made me delirious, however, every time I woke up I saw monstrous footprints in the wet clay. The child again, okay. And yeah, we don't know the rest. Oh, I'm guessing that bottom one there is the other or the child or whatever this thing is. Recalling memories by slaying enemies unlock chapters. Okay. Why do I still have a character thing? Have I missed someone? I don't think so. Whoever these two are. I'm guessing they're other important, like, allied characters, though. Remembrances.
Remember.
Was that it? Just told me to remember? Okay. Remembrance is giving you access bonuses lasts through whole recollection. Remembrance gain remains unlocked once it's unlocked, even if you start a new recollection. Like Remembrance doesn't activate it automatically. It must use shards to activate it. You earn shards every time you complete a mission, but your pool of shards is limited to those you had at the start of recollection. Once you start a new recollection, you get access to all your earned shards. Damaged left eyeball. Start a run with 2 memories. Okay. I mean, it's free, so... Okay, so at the moment, I can have 3. Right?
Give life to our daughters.
When your daughter dies, she ends up in the cemetery. You
Remember their courage.
I do. They haven't died yet, though, so I don't need to remember them. They're still here. It's okay. In memory, the daughter has equipped a lost one. Death. Oh, okay. Research tokens are rewarded when successfully completing rescue missions, unlocking certain memories. Right, okay. Available memories. How do we use those memories? Oh, okay. I get it. Okay, so you apply it to a skill. What memories do we have? Increase the damage of the skill. Increase damage of the skill. So they're the same. Oh, it's 20% or just 50. That was not what I meant to do, but sure. I guess we buff their attack. Well, let's increase Prudence's slash. Right. Now that seems good.
Give life to our daughters.
We could get another one. I don't know if I'll need it for anything else. One of her daughters can learn a new skill from the inner void. Really? No, I don't think they can. Oh, I bet it's just a tie over, right? Yeah. Available 2 synapses. Okay. Yeah, we're only allowed 1 to 3 at the moment, so hard or impossible? Great. What's this one? Curse therapy. Openness claustrophobic. Okay. So selected daughter we go with Melody, Candid, and Prudence. So the openness is, I guess, sight lines and size of the map. Hunt all creatures, curse therapists and scavengers. I probably should have put the 50 damage.
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into innocent flesh.
Well, I hate you already. Suffering Other was defeated once during the crusade led by the Nostra Order. So I'm guessing that Mother is from the Nostra Order. by the logic of what this game is. Oh, was the child maybe from that as well? That'd be kind of cool. This game is fucking weird, but I love it. And yeah, I'm kind of happy I played on Dream difficulty. No, I normally play on normal. I'm not the kind of person that goes, I will immediately play on the crazy Iron Man difficulties. I'm just not like that, personally. I play these games on normal. That's what I usually do. One of doors is an aura. Auras cover each tile adjacent to your door to provide a specific bonus on
What they did to
oh, yeah,
this child.
Inside it. Every order is different effect and condition. Ends immediately of the condition along the met daughter dies. More skills allow you to combo different actions, interrupts, and reactions. Oh. Did the game crash? Yes, okay, we're fine. Okay, there's a few of you. She can't get a shot off there. Unfortunately, she can get a shot off if she moves to there. And she can hit you. You've got a decent dodge. 86 to 93. Let's take a shot. Ow! Oh, bastard. Well, let's backspace here. Prudence. Prudence can get up there. Well, that's most of her actions, though. We could get to about here in a movable stance. And put Melody in front of her. Just in case one comes for her. Yeah, let's get Melody up there. Put Melody there, and we will activate Blacksmith's Grace. Because hopefully Melody can get attacked. And if one decides to come around the flank, is my thought. That's a problem.
Flawless.
Yeah, I think she's doing that. There's still more enemies, which is concerning. But I have to get that.
Impressive.
And yeah, let's immovable stance just to be safe.
Progress has its setbacks.
Another terror to haunt us.
Where are they coming from? Okay, they're coming from back there. Just move up a little. And yeah, we have to activate the armor. And hopefully we can tank the damage from that massive shot. Which damage did that do? No, we want delayed action. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, we have to just tank the hit, probably. Oh, no! That's the cultist, okay. She dealt a lot of damage to herself. But that shot is going to take off. And a girl! Boom!
How foolish my fears.
Okay, Melody. There's a few scavengers over here. We don't want them getting too close to the other girls, so let's just put you here and end your turn. Reinforce armament, that's a problem. She does not take a lot of damage from these things.
Progress. The cure will be found.
The doctor has sent a new atrocity.
Where from? Oh, it's going there. That's the problem. You've already proved that these things can't really do a lot to Melody, so that's not too much of a concern to me. Oh, there's going to be one spawning there. That could be an issue. That thing's going quite late. Imbue Blade. I would still put her going first, actually. We've probably got it. Not guaranteed. Let's have it.
Flawless.
And then we can move up here with a little bit of extra. That thing will spawn. That thing will spawn, and then hopefully Prudence can carve that thing in half. Come on, Candid.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Atta girl. Then let's... Which
Memories of another life. Guard
God.
them well.
Okay. I'd like an ability... Yep, here we go. Boom! That hit hard. That was through its armor reinforcement as well. Okay, Melody, let's get you up here. And it's got less armor now because Melody. Bonk. We're already in burst, so let's put you really far back. And we don't have enough for the rest, unfortunately.
A bitter victory.
Okay, let's get Candid up there. Can't quite get at that because it's probably got line of sight. Oh, that was a mistake for you, my friend. Goodbye.
Shatter them.
It's like, oh, you didn't take a shot there, and you're in range of Oh, it's student progress. I didn't get a bunch of achievements. They all took a bit of damage, mostly to themselves.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
I totally get how you can
We've
have.
awoken from...
Abilities are obtained by killing certain enemies upgraded, can be assigned to dual skills, adding various effects. Anything from increased damage and defense to impacting the timeline. In addition, every memory unlocks new part of the codex. You were about to get something, but in a void. Let's take a look at what we got. Candid, what have you got? Trait? You got a trait, arrogant. Oh, that son of a bitch. Minus 5% XP gain, but plus 10% crit damage, so taking no damage, deceived her, she no longer wants to learn. God damn it, Candid! Oh, you cocky bitch. What is Melody's? Oh, Melody didn't get a new trait. Oh. Plague Seeker. This one, the minions of the plague shall fear her forever. More damage! Against cultist creatures. Okay. Which I'm guessing is all the Plague Doctor-y kind of enemies? Anything that's humanoid, I'm assuming is cultist. But yeah, that's pretty good. Atta girl, Prudence. Yes, I'm aware that... God damn it. Of course she became arrogant! What did we get, anyway? Increases the critical hit chance of a skill. She did just get the crit damage increase. Yeah. I think that's not a bad call. What's the stats now? So she has 7% crit chance and 33% crit damage. That's pretty good. And what was the other one we got? We got another memory, but I don't know what increased damage done. Oh, that is gonna be you can only equip it to Melody, I'm betting. Nope. Oh, maybe it has to be on a reaction. I have no idea what that Guardian is for then. Okay. I don't even know where I get a compatible one from then.
Remember their courage.
Yes, they're absolute sweethearts.
Give life to our daughters.
Well, the girls can't fight again. Yeah, we can't do that. Because we don't have enough. So we're going to need to get some new kids at some point. Well, it's next day.
Time slips by.
Attack synapse. What the hell is that? Oh, is this when the bosses unlock, maybe? Yeah, I bet it is. Impossible hard or hard? Ooh, a rescue? This gives me a lot of stuff. Oh, we can have 4 daughters on this one. Ooh, we probably should. It gives us the option, right? So let's get another daughter. And they're at full health again, which is nice.
Give life to our daughters.
Geminate daughter. Blanche. Okay.
Please, guide her well.
I'll do my best. I can't promise anything. Ooh, I like her eyes. So what do we need? She's got good armor. She's got slightly higher armor. She's a little bit lower damage, I think, than the normal ones are. I like a shield bearer. I do like the shield bearer. I also like the Blade Master's sheer damage. And the Soul Singer's nice. I think we'll make Blanche a Blade Master.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Yeah. I don't think that's a bad call. Just more damage. Because, yeah, the Blade Masters are fast, is my main thought. So if I can get 2 of them to be able to get to spots and kill, like, a particular target, I think that's not a bad call. And it means I can make Prudence into, like, a defensive one, and Blanche into an aggressive one. I think that'll work. Oh, that's the point. What trait did she get? Because she gets a trait, right? Oh, they don't get a trait off the bat. Okay. I guess these 3 got lucky. Or maybe they get traits at level 2, actually. 42, end of turn delay. Yeah, she is squishy. She's a squishy one. But she hits pretty hard, so. The thing is, she actually has lower damage than Melody at the moment. But, hey, she's level 2. She's just learning, okay? Actually, she's fast. Yeah, Blanche is... I've just realised that the lower number in the initiative start is good. So Blanche is actually faster than Candice. I keep calling her Candice. I don't know why. Is Candice an actual name? Candid. I think I just have a hard time thinking of Candid as a name. Okay, well, let's get this rescue. We can apparently take 4 girls. Confined. Okay. Escort and save the bright soul. What the fuck is a bright soul? Well, we'll get the 4 girls up. Melody, the shield. Prudence, the sword. Candice, the gun. And Blanche, the other sword. Ooh, different pose. Also, one of my cats is meowing, so back in a second. I'd shut the door to upstairs and Rue had gotten concerned because it's cold upstairs. Because all the heaters are on downstairs, but not upstairs. Okay, let's see what this is. We don't know what threats there are yet, which is concerning, but...
Careful. You wouldn't want my scalpel to slip into innocent flesh.
Physical laws of reality have no bearing on the others. Well, that's always encouraging. Pfft, physics. I ignore you, reality. Oh, they're just neats, I've just realised. Right, understood. Explains a lot. This game's real fun, actually. I really like this. I knew it would be XCOM-y, but I like how they've done it. The health draining system is also kind of cool. Because the abilities are really powerful, but you have to actually sacrifice hit points. Also, yeah, fuck playing this on the normal difficulty. I would be so pissed off if I couldn't heal people. Reach the escape area, then use the leave skill for the bright soul, and each daughter you will lose if the bright soul is killed.
He crafted companions from his pain.
Create your own combos. Yes, I know I have access to more skills. I also have 4 people. I'll get whatever that final person is at some point. And I'm looking forward to it. I assume... because we have a person with a gun, we have a person with a sword. Also, that is really cool. A bright soul. Oh, so that's a bright soul. That was the thing on the bit. She actually got pretty good armor. What skills do you have? Leave. Understood. Well, we want you near the back, I guess. Actually, we'll put you in the corner. Right, bright soul. Oh god, they're actually all going first. Let's not put you out front. Let's actually put you about here. I'm also very happy I decided to put Melody first because they actually are all, yeah, they're all moving up. So. If I remember anything about escort missions in XCOM, it's all about the defensive playstyle. You're gonna get stunned into oblivion, dude. I don't know what you're thinking. No delayed shot, okay. You need to deal with those 2 cultists as soon as possible. Yeah, Blanche is first, because Blanche is a beast. We don't want her to go out front that quickly, do we? I mean, Melody will go first. Not quite. She hits hard. Let's just move you to here. We don't need you to go yet. We need you to... You've moved up a little. You're doing a good job. That's 24, so that's probably the best spot. Because then we can take a shot. And open up on that plague gun. We're not going to do too much damage to it yet, but it got his attention. Jesus, this Bright Soul is fast. Let's just move you to here. You can't fight, so... There goes Prudence. Prudence we can move up to here. I think she'll be fairly safe. And that's immovable stance in case someone tries to mess with her. And we'll end her turn there, because she's not needed that yet. And there we are, Melody! Up you go. Now you will get this thing's attention. This will force her to burst, but I am actually okay with that. Get that thing out of initiative. I mean, this is the game is spooky. But you're not wrong, it is kind of a spooky map. Let's smack him again. You get back there, don't you? You're not allowed initiative. And just in case the bad things happen, because Lucy is the closest. Blacksmith's Grace to give her a shitload of armor. Oh, I got an achievement as well. Always approve of achievements. If any of them get too close, Prudence is gonna smack them. Oh, Blanche. Blanche, don't fuck around. I keep forgetting just how ridiculous her initiative is. Now that thing's not essentially not gonna get a turn. So, Blanche, move to there and open him up.
Exquisite.
And let's hide you at the back. Here, whoop! Oh, I know why this thing has so much initiative. It's because they can't be just sniped by the ranged enemies. 17, 24, 24. Jesus, bro. Chick, chick, boom, boom. I'll have you directly behind the others. Let's actually put you behind Blanche. Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Shred them down.
Very poor timing on that enemy there. This might just kill it. If we're lucky. Probably.
Progress has its setbacks.
Wow. Oh yeah, it's a cultist enemy as well, so Prudence does even more damage. Oh, got discovery.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Inferno. I don't know what that is, but I love it. Do we want to immovable stance? Probably. Those things are gonna get to go before her. Yeah, we'll go here and we'll be fine. They're aiming at Blanche, I think? We might be able to kill this thing. If we can get her up... Why is Candid not able to... Oh, enemies are gonna spawn in. She's getting another turn. Yeah. We can get there and we can take a shot at one of these. It probably won't kill it, but it'll hurt it. And she's getting another turn before they get to, so.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
No, I think you're good there, little bright soul. I don't think you need to move,
Doctor
considering
has sent
that's
a
an
new
enemy.
atrocity.
Hey, do we see if they're cultists or not? I'm assuming they are. Can't see their stats, annoyingly. But I'm betting it's those. Yeah, you're good. You're good there, little one. Prudence. Slice these into pieces.
One less to plague the innocent.
And she's already moving slowly. Yeah, they're all gonna target her, actually, so. Melody, if you can... You can't get to that, annoyingly. No, it's not gonna attack her, actually. So. Let's just move you up a bit. Ooh, this thing's already got a minus penalty. It's also minus 50 armor. It's a negatives. I don't think it can get to negatives in this game. Ow! Apparently I didn't get a turn before it. Good to know. Okay, that's a problem.
Flawless. Memories of another life. Guard them well.
Okay, Blanche, I'm gonna need you over here to slice this fucker apart.
I revel in her strength.
Yeah, she's a beast, but unfortunately that hurt a lot. She's at 45 health and there's no healing in this game. Thankfully I'm playing on like the recoverable difficulty, so that she will at least heal. Otherwise I think I'd mulch her. Which is kind of dark as hell. Play Doctor. We need to get Melody up there. Right, Soul, you move right into the center of our little pack here. You need Melody just up front. And we will activate Blacksmith's Grace to tank her up a bit. Yeah, as I said, I was meaning there's no just like healing characters like XCOM. I'm used to playing XCOM. You can't just heal people in mission with a med kit. Or at least I can't currently. Maybe there's one later. I'll move you up a bit first, actually, Candace. Just keep you moving. let's activate Interceptor. Which is a lot of damage. Both to her and to the enemy. Let's get you back here. Keep the bright soul behind the shield. Well, you ain't getting a turn. Let's immovable stance just in case. Came in handy last time. Bonk.
Flawless.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I don't think they're quite close enough to get at her. Blanche is all the way back there. I don't think that thing can get to her even then. Yeah. I don't think she can shoot it either. Let's get up. I don't want to move her too far forwards. Reinforced armor. I think I got damn lucky with the roll for Melody. Where she's got that 50% armor reduction. A lot of guards coming.
Bleed them dry.
Yeah. Bright Soul. Oh my god. That's a problem. That is a problem. Blanche, I need you to get the hell out of there, girl. Yep, those ones hit hard as well. So 6 is here. I can't get a shot unless I move like up quite a bit and they'll be in range. So let's let them come to me. No, you don't. Oh dear, Blanche, no! Blanche, I'm gonna need you to kill that instantly, actually. He ain't killing it. Blanche, I need you to move, actually. Please say there aren't attacks of opportunity in this game. There aren't, good. Yeah, come and fight Melody. Come on. Melody will take your odds.
Will the poor one's suffering never
No,
end?
you're staying there, Bright Soul. That's about as safe as I can make you. There's a lot of enemies here. Prudence! No, that's bad. Why are you going that way? Okay. Time to do your job. Goodbye.
Exquisite.
Bonk. And let's stab it. E. The bonk was just in case. They are probably going to be able to attack me, so... Get to 261 armor. I ain't killing it, but... Intercepting round should also activate if it gets in close. We could kill it. We could kill it. But are these gonna get... That is gonna get in range as well. Probably. Yeah, we need to deal with this problem up front. No, because you'll go back in initiative. What are these? Doctor, Butcher, Guard, and there's another guard. Can that get to... It can get to the Bright Soul, I can't let it. Bye.
Shred them down.
A lot more terrors incoming, yeah. One of them is good. Oh, is that the Butcher? Which one is that? As we go back there, then it's one of them. There's the Bright Soul, then it's the other one of them. Then it's a Butcher. Okay. So Blanche has actually got some time. What's this guy? That's the 96. We might have a chance to kill that thing before it gets a go. But it's unlikely because of its armor augment. Ah, fuck it, we've got to try. Where will she go? She'll go to there. That'll do a lot, but it won't kill it. That's not a lot of damage. What will Imbue Blade do? Is that much better? Yes. Stop reinforcing armor, you bastards! No, I think you're good, Bright Soul, honestly. It's the best you got. I'm assuming they're just gonna keep coming. Oh, actually, that's the point. If we escape, if we can move her, yeah, then we can make a fighting retreat. Because hopefully this guy charges here, which means Prudence is going to rip him in half.
One less to
No, stop
plague the
coming. No,
innocent.
stop coming. No, you don't.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
We need this thing dead. Prudence! Open up! It might die now. Prudence hits fucking hard. So. We could kill it actually. We could just straight up kill that. Yeah, one more slash should actually do it, so. Fuck it. Sorry, Blanche.
Exquisite.
Totally kill stealing from you there, but Prudence is your elder sister.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
I can get to her. Can. If I move her to here, then she'd at least guard the thing.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
How far can you get? You can get to it. There's a lot of these things. Can you not come behind us, please? Those butchers slowed us down a lot. Is this thing gonna get to go? Probably not. No, Melody's going before it. Yeah, the suffering will never end. Goodbye.
Clean cut.
Prudence kills everything. By the power of Bonk!
Flawless.
Now let's get the tank back up front. Bonkers deleters, exactly! Let's open up on this thing. Ooh, it dodged. Oh, we got a crit! This thing's a dodgy one. Now, we're not gonna kill it probably with her, so. Now that we can actually have a front line again, it shouldn't be as bad. Blanche, you can get to there, and you can just carve this thing open, hopefully. Good girl.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture.
Look, I need you guys to stop reinforcing armor, okay? The music in this game is pretty kick-ass. Can they get to it? That thing is going over there. That thing is going there. That thing is going after her. Mom! Exactly. And what's that thing? Yeah, let's move you up a bit. Let's be gutsy. Yeah, but she can't attack it. So we want her here. Right? No, we don't. Do we? That thing's going there. That thing's going after. Prudence is getting a second attack in. 34. God damn it, Blanche. Put it here. She's going 31 either way. Yeah, if I put Prudence here, she should be able to kill both of them. With some luck. Big hits. For my murderous little girl.
Memories of another life.
That's my girl.
Guard them well.
Prudence is a beast! And immovable stance. You know what? Fuck it. Whole hog. Ooh, that's a good choice, yeah. This is good. I'm liking this so far. Melody, you know your job. Get the hell stuck in there. Wang. See, you guys aren't the only ones that can have a shit ton of armor. Because Melody, I'm assuming, is going to get attacked. Okay, Candace. Yeah, you just get up there. We don't have you shoot anybody yet, because let's let them close in on Mel first. Actually, let's put Blanche here. Because then these things might decide to charge in a little more. There's the bright soul again. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Right, Candid. That's got a lot of armor, so is that. I wanted you got slightly more armor. I'm not sure how that works, but naturally. Oh, actually, enemies have randomized stats. That's kind of horrifying. Well, damage 0. Right? Okay. Well, that ain't useful, is it? No, we're gonna have to get you to move, aren't we? Let's just get you over here. Yeah, you still got health to spare. Interceptor. Oh, Mel's actually got her turn.
The veil grows weaker. His power.
Yeah, let's armor up first. And apply bonk to the enemy. Yeah, it did no damage, but it weakened its got less armor, and it is now slowed. So we'd have to burst to use the rest, so let's just stand there. Bonk did not do a lot of damage, no, but it got its attention. I don't like that I see 2 new spawns. Where are they? They're all the way back there in the exit zone, okay. Yeah. Oh, Blanche has got no armor anymore. The thing doesn't have a good armor. Blanche, this is your time. She will not go well. When will she actually hit with her? She will hit with that after it hits. Yeah, so let's just slice it open and see how much damage we can do. 2 slashes should do it. There we go. Atta girl.
I revel in her strength.
No, you don't. It was a trap the entire time! Oh shit, they've got guns. That could be an issue. That means they're gonna target that mighty shot ability again on Blanche. She can't take another hit. does not do a lot of damage. We have to kill it. Oh, god damn it. Candid! We have to intercept. Keep gun. Yeah, they've got nightmares with guns! Exactly. This isn't fair, it's cheating. Ah, Prudence will do it. Because Prudence kills everything she touches. We never trust this girl with the plants.
Exquisite.
Nearly one-shot it. That's nearly its full health bar with its armor. Is that cover, I wonder? The Prudence is all the way back here now. Because the enemies are gonna go first, is my thought. Get behind her! Yep, there they are. Okay. Blanche, can you get up there and slice that thing to shreds? You can. Hopefully.
Shred them down.
Let's get the Bright Soul up here. We don't want this thing to have low initiative ever, is my thought for the Bright Soul, because it's pretty tanky. But it's like, if she dies, we lose, so... Can she take a shot from the air? No, she can't, okay. Prudence? If you go to there, how much will that take? 80. I can't quite do it. Let's get up here, then. I don't see any more revives yet, so let's just go and hide behind this rock. We'll get a little bit of a turn at least. Can you kill this thing? There you go.
One less to plague the innocent.
You don't even have enough to move. But you killed it. Good go. Yeah, I don't see any more enemies. I'm gonna leave... Prudence is a beast, so I'm gonna leave her over here, though. I don't want to take any more damage if I can avoid it, so I won't activate any stances. Blanche. Yeah, I think we ran them out of enemies. We may have run them out of enemies, guys. Leave. Because you are not useful in combat. So... Okay, Prudence, I think we're good. Leave. Someone get where we don't have enough. No, we have enough. Considering Blanche's hit points right now, we have enough. Okay, Melody, you're good. Boom. Well, they kind of disapparate like in Harry Potter, but with blood. Order more or deadlier enemies. Yeah, pretty much. Blanche is going to be on very low health for next mission. And Candid. Out you go. Boom. We did it! Going for me. Nobody can shoot all your minions to death. Oh, Blanche got a level 2. And all the other girls got to level 3. Prudence nearly got level 4. Ah, that sounds about right. Jesus, Blanche, you are not looking good right now, girl.
Come what may, we will slow suffering's progress.
Level up. Oh, she got a trait as well. Please say the trait is something that's like... Yeah, we got a trait. She hit level 2. Rescue. Free reward grants 400 or sacrifice. We don't need a resurrection token yet. I'm gonna rescue you. That's a little harsh otherwise. Free, are you sure? Yes.
Set them free.
Savior! Yay! Sacrifice a daughter to heal or strengthen another daughter of an equal or lower level.
What memory has this agony uncovered?
Gain some of its power and sacrifice the daughter will later rest in the cemetery. We're good. We don't need it yet. Good guy confirmed. I try. Not gonna murder the first person I save. That comes later. What trait did you get? You know what? You know what? Fair enough. Ethereal frame. Movement range -1 plus 30 armor. That sounds about right. Blanche is very sick about getting shot, I think. She nearly got 1 hit killed. At the first attack on her in the entire game nearly killed her outright. So, I understand. Yeah. Ethereal frame. Also noticed half of her body got blasted away. She's just half ghost now. And we get a new skill for her. Lightning strike and removable signs. I want to have some with lightning strike. I've got a feeling that is just going to be handy. Also, because it's a move, right? Yeah, makes up for a lack of movement. So, I think that's a perfect call. And we can give her a memory. Melody, beast as usual. Oh, she got a trait. Plague Seeker. More damage to cultists! He also doesn't like cultists. Codices, Bright Soul. Bright Soul is a very fragile being. Bullshit. You need to escort it to save it. They captured them, stole them from us before they were born. Save them, dear friend. Do not let the suffering other corrupt those we germinate. I couldn't bear it. Okay. Memories. Visitor. Additional attack dealing 50 base damage. This attack can't crit. Okay. What sort of people do you take us for? You are a stranger to us, and you have the damn nerve to think we would give you our daughter. Get out of my sight, get off my property, never show your face around ever again, or I might very well do something we both regret. My father's anger did not unnerve our guest. He simply thanked my parents for their hospitality and bid them farewell. Okay. Inferno. Target acts 5 initiative turns later. Mama's word rang in my ears as I fled, fire lapping at my heels. She told me to keep running until my legs could carry me no further and to never look back. I disobeyed, a glance behind my shoulder. The masked attackers were in pursuit, flames and screams serving their grim backdrop, and in the moment I thought I would die of pure fear. Well, that's not good. Discovery. Grant the skills target 50 armor, lasts for 30 initiative. Let me see. This time it was a demand, not a question. Still refusing, clutched my injured hand close to my chest. My throat dry from the rising anxiety to my gut. The guide's patience wore out, and once he seized my wrist, inspected it, an overwhelming silence fell over us. Taking you to Nostra, his words were heavier than thought. Like he was still going through a million things at once. Best to hide in plain sight. Swallowing thickly, I could do little but nod, catching a glimpse of my palm, already recovered. Rush. Wind whips in my face as I dash around the large oak tree in my 13th time, collapsing a breathless heap on the ground. Warm laughter fills the air from beneath the tree. The guide speaks with bemused lilt to his voice. What happened to the magpie yesterday? You ran around 5 more times. If I'm convinced these Nostra heads... If I'm to convince those Nostra heads to send you along their esteemed swordsman, you ought to be at least able to do a few laps. Now up you get. My lungs burning, get up again, but not before throwing a fistful of grass in his direction. Drill. Fingers dug harsh into my shoulder, yanked me to my feet. I wanted to scream, cry, perhaps both, but I grit my teeth and did neither. You're still air in your lungs, you fight. You put one foot ahead of the other, move. My master's hand pushed me hard in the back, forced me to walk, legs waked in protest. Purpose. Chapter 2, okay. What did the letter say exactly? Curiosity had gotten the better of me, and I broke the silence, hanging over our trek through the woods. My master did not answer, casting a glance skyward to ensure we were still on the right path according to the stars. It's not often our missions come with a messenger, I continued, as I'd been ignored before, but now I earned myself a glare that made me feel like a child all over again. My master turned halfway, when tousling her grey hair. The blade does not question the hand that wields it, it merely acts. Wow. They say the Khan soldiers aren't human. You know, don't really believe it myself. Probably some hogwash low enemies morale, I reckon. Besides, we've got the Huntress blade, nothing to worry about. Paladin gave a hearty chuckle, nudging me in the shoulder with a wide grin. My irritation must have slipped through the cracks, for he quickly cleared his throat and corrected his posture. That is to say, ma'am, don't want you or your troops worrying none. Not that I think you're worried, but what with your skills and all, and me at your side. But before he could prattle on further, I'd already boarded the ship. My mother gave no shits. And what do we get on here? Was it just the Bright Soul? I think it was. Unless we got new information about the mother or the Red Mother. No.
Remember.
All daughters gain plus 15% max health. I mean, that seems useful, right? How do we unlock it? Deal a total of 10,000 damage to unlock. Yes. Can we activate that? Do we not have anything?
Give life to our daughters.
We have none, okay.
Remember their courage.
So, we gain 50% of health back, so everyone but Blanche is going to be back to full health. Yeah, fair enough.
Give life to our daughters.
Makes sense. No recollection at any time gives you more shards. Wish to activate remembrances. Howdy! And what the hell is that? That can't be good. That's all I'm saying. That cannot be good. Whatever this symbol is here is probably a bad sign. We don't want to get any more. We could get a hunt. Yeah. We can't get a full team, I don't think. Well, we could, actually. We technically could get a full team. I'm assuming it's the boss, right? It says confront the boss here is an option, so I'm guessing that's a boss. And that's a mega boss or something. I'm gonna get a few new, little ones.
Give life to our daughters.
Modesty. Why do I get the feeling that modesty is going
Please,
to get arrogant?
guide her well.
Well, she does not have a lot of armor. She hits pretty hard, though. use another shield bearer. That's my thought. Because we've got 2 blade masters, 1 soul singer. Yeah, we've got 2 blade masters, 1 soul singer, 1 shield bearer. I actually just didn't realise it said the numbers straight up there. I think another shield bearer would be good, right? They're handy.
Now,
Modest.
unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Oh, she looks adorable. Let's get another...
Give life to our daughters.
Deuce. I'm gonna rename that one.
Please, guide her well.
I know that. We've got to stick with the theme, right? But Deuce is not a good name. I'm not that bad a parent. That's better, right? That fits with the theme. Appropriate. She hits pretty hard. She's not got a lot of armor again, but she by God, does she hit hard? Actually, I've just realised she's got 90 damage in Blade Master, but she's very squishy. Yeah, we want a soul singer, so duty, you're a soul singer. Also,
Now,
kind of appropriate with the name.
Unleash her on any who stand in her way.
I'm sorry, Blanche. You don't have to remind me that you're just covered in blood because you got shot. Okay. This game is awesome, by the way. Yeah, she may have got hit by a really powerful attack immediately. The first thing that happened to her, bam! 90% of her health gone with one attack. I've said, so far, it's very fun. So far, I'm really enjoying it. If you like... Yeah, turns out, if you actually wait, if you go, I don't think I'm avoiding that attack, and you get shot, it hurts, particularly on the squishy characters. Although she's not squishy anymore. She got so tired of being shot, she became ethereal. Which is a statement. Can we get one? We can get one more. Don't get shot. Yeah, pretty much. Let's get another
Remember
one.
their courage.
Let's get a full pie. Sincere. Aww.
Give life to our daughters.
I think I do want another Blade Master. Because then we can actually send them on another team. What are our other stats, though? She's actually got a lot of health. And a lot of armor. Not as much armor as a couple of others have had with Shield Bearer, though. So I'll get another Blade Master. Sincere's got a dead-eye stare. Yeah, she's actually got quite a lot of health, so... Yeah, Blade Master.
Now, unleash her on any who stand in her way.
Okay? Othercide, but every name it gives changed to an antonym. Okay. Well, we can go on that. We can go on a hunt. Let's go on the... We're not going on the super difficult hunt. Cursed Therapist. I love also an enemy in this game is called Cursed Therapist. That just pleases me on a fundamental level. Okay, so we will have Modesty first, with a big frickin' shield. Duty second, with a pistols, and Sincere third. Yeah, I guess... I'm not sure why the Soul Singers seem to have less health. Or maybe I'm just picking the high health ones to be Blade Masters. Because it said that the Blade Masters were supposed to be squishier. I guess they do have a lot less armor, but... They're not, they actually have consistently had more health so far. When they're not getting shot. Start mission. See how the girls do. I also love that so far the easiest missions I found are just hard.
We must prepare to pay any price.
Others feed on the human psyche, mostly through dreams and nightmares. Well, that's always good, isn't it? I'm enjoying this game a lot so far. I think it's still on sale on Steam as well. I got it on Black Friday, but it was my Christmas present, one of the few. Yeah, we nearly had someone die. We're playing on Dream difficulty, which is the easier difficulty, and we've still almost lost someone in one of the basic missions.
A wretched stench to mark a vile horror.
Okay, that's good. I Jerry didn't know what that was for a second. Okay, so what we got here? Gun, axe. Don't see the rest. Okay. Modesty's apparently pretty quick. Okay. Can Modesty get there and bonk the shit out of him? She can, but it's probably not worth it. Annoyingly, Sincere is actually too far back. We don't want to be in the middle if we can avoid it. And the ranged enemies are over there. So let's actually just back up. Force the guy with the axe to come to us. Get Sincere in cover. Duty, can you get... Where can you get? Get Duty of Sightline. Oh, she starts with the Decepting Shot. That's good to know. I actually didn't realise they started with that. Well, I forgot, I guess. Yeah, all the melee guys are over there, so... You're not having me with that this time. You know, another delayed shot? Yep. Get burst over here. By the power of Bonk! Oh, it's actually going to shoot her now. That's interesting. Okay. Sincere can probably get to there. She can, but she will be a bit more initiative than I'd prefer. If we kill that one, then we can just intercepting shot the other one, right?
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
And we get you. Can we get you to a spot which isn't terrible on initiative? And take a shot. Yeah, there we go. You shoot that one. And then you activate intercepting shot, so when he tries to act again, you just shoot him. Enter. Oh, Duty gets to go again. Just kill him.
Cut.
Yeah, let's move it to here. Yama. Let's get Modesty out front. So how far can these things move? We can put them there, and then Modesty should being the key word, be able to just wait them out. And Sincere, we put a space backwards, so then it can't. It's forced to attack Modesty instead of her. And Duty, you should be able to get a shot off here, actually. You gotta be kidding me! Ah. Ow. You fucker. How dare you? No, you don't need to, actually. The others will deal with it. Sincere, you can get up here. And you can carve this guy in half. Oh, she didn't kill. That's unfortunate. Fuck it, kill it. Might as well.
Whatever we can to prevent this torture. Another terror to haunt us. Impressive.
Let's get to there and then an intercepting shot, because it's probably, whatever gets spawned is probably going to try something.
What new horrors must we face?
Kabonk! Could probably kill this, actually. Yep, she definitely can!
Shred them down.
Let's get you up here. So both enemies are now up there, which means we can just go over here and sit pretty. We've got 2 melee guys. It's a butcher, and I don't know what the other one is. Oh, 2 butchers. We can deal with that. Let's let them come to us. Why would we... How far can that thing move? It can move actually right up to her. So let's take just one step back. What about this guy? He can't even get close. Can he get to melee range? Maybe. Yes, he can. Okay. Duty, if you step one space back. Ah, that made her out of range, actually. And Modesty, we get you to here. Then this guy should basically run into a meat grinder. And turn. These two are going to move up, but they're not going to get locked on. Ah, thank you. Shoot him! Ooh, he dodged! Oh yeah, we can just keep shooting him. If we get lower in initiative, it doesn't really matter, so... 4 shots, open up. Good girl.
No mercy.
Because that guy's gonna walk into the other 2, so... Yep. And with between these 2, they should just be able to kill him. Kabonk. And let's spear this guy again.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
What do you mean a cure will be found? You're the plague. You're the guys infesting anyone. Or are we the bad guys? Maybe. But... Very appropriate, Sincere. 666 health. Yeah, girls did a good job.
Come what may, we will slow
3
Suffering's
traits
progress.
unlocked. Okay. Modesty, not living up to her name. Or maybe she is, I'm not sure. Depends if she's humble about it
Though
or
the
not.
danger passes,
Yeah.
we must prepare for the next.
Okay. She... Okay, duty, what did you get? Oh, you didn't get a trait. Duty apparently didn't get a trait, she got a skill. I think that's a good one to have. Let's pick up Shadow Round. I like the idea of that one. Modesty. Aggressive? Ethereal Frame and Plague Seeker. Right, gotcha. Right, okay. Fucking hell. She's modesty. Modesty, okay, fair enough. Right. This one I will take Shield Bash with. I like the idea of just cricket batting a guy backwards. What did you get, Sincere? You also got a trait. Aware. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Just more initiative. You don't get this fucked up by initiative. So this one... Do we want Lightning Strike? Do we want Immovable Stance? Both are really good. I like having the Immovable Stance. Immovable Stance is just handy to have. Fucking hell. I can't believe... How did she gain 3 traits? She did kill a lot of stuff, to be fair. Also, how much... I just realised she has Ethereal Frame on a Shield Bearer, so how much armor does she have? She has a base 114 armor, you know, just casual. She's kind of slow, though. Because she has -1 movement, and the Shield Bearers are already pretty slow. So, that's a little unfortunate. But, I think she makes up for it by just being an absolute beast. Yeah, let's rest and heal for a day. This so-called
doctor has revealed himself.
Ooh. Yes, there is a boss. What we got?
Cut deeper. Deeper still? The answer hides, buried in the flesh.
Oh, it's that thing.
Life unworthy of life feeds our inquiry. What we do is a mercy to the world. A mercy.
I'm concerned.
What will you remember now?
You have discovered the despicable surgeon. You can confront him now or take time to prepare, but will inevitably attack on the 7th day. Yeah, it looks kinda nasty. You've discovered the despicable surgeon. You confront him now or take time to prepare, but he will inevitably attack on the 7th day. Oh, so it's either we can take the fight to him, or he'll take the fight to us. Right. I imagine it's probably there's less. You get advantages for doing it early, and more it's on your terms, probably. Or maybe it's like in case you're going in and you know your party is prepared, possibly. I imagine it's something like that. I doubt this game gives you an actual benefit for doing it early, besides that. Oh, we got a remembrance.
Remember.
Oh yeah, we got Shimmering Blood. Right. Oh! You may resurrect a fallen daughter. That might be handy in the future. Daughter overview. Okay, so what's everyone's health like? Yeah, Blanche is still really hurt. Okay. And she's our lightning striker. In hindsight, I probably should have thrown Blade Dash on Sincere. She's less bloody now, though. She's had a good night's sleep. Yeah, she just had a shower. Candace, good as ever. Oh yeah, that's the point. We've got memories, don't we? We have a lot of memories. Inferno, purpose, crit damage of all skills, additional attack. That could be handy on her, actually. Crit chance of a skill. What is that? Oh! These are for buffing skills. I understand now. It's not an attack skill buff. These are only works on... So I'm guessing there's some buffing skills later. That's kind of handy. This is going to be on not stances that give buffs, I guess. Also, I've just realised Melody's current health. 1,208 health. Damn. Okay. What do we want? Do we want that? I don't think we do. Because this attack can't crit is a pretty painful one. Actually, I know what we want that for. That'd be good on Modesty's Shield Slam, wouldn't it? Because she just deals additional damage. Like, she just deals 50% more damage, and she's not likely to crit anyway with that ability. See, I think that's not a bad call. Because that means the additional attack does about 113 damage. Which would be pretty nice. If that is to be believed, and it actually is, like, just 50. If it's a flat 50, then it should do that. Right? Blanche, you're having a rest day. I don't want you to get shot and killed by anything. Can't believe she got XP down. I mean, she is a badass, but it's kind of irritating. Level 3 immediately loses out on XP. I guess that's like the one if they're at max level, that's great. Any other time, it's awful. Her crits do hit very hard, though. I've yet to use that, but I'm certain it will come in handy eventually. What can we give to Prudence? Sorry, one of these said crit chance of all skills. So if we do that to 2 of her skills, does she just get plus 10% crit chance in all her attacks? Because that'd be nice. She's a witch. Did you see what she did to all those enemies? Targets 5 initiative units later. That'd also be good for the bonk ability. Did that change her sword? No, it didn't. Okay. I thought that changed how her sword looked for a second. I'll take a crack at the boss, and then I think I'll call it. Because we're an hour past where I normally end on Tuesdays, but I'm enjoying this game a lot. Yeah, I actually want to check. I'll go back. Prudence. That's crit chance is only 2% still. But does it say it's crit chance on the skill here? It doesn't, but that's how I'd assume it'd work. Oh, we'll find out, I'm sure. Okay, so
They will fall, or we will.
okay, can only take 3 into this. Openness confined the surgeon. Oh, let's take in our big 3. Melody. Candid. And Prudence. Let's see how this goes. I'm expecting to die horrifically. Oh, I accidentally cancelled the mission. Yes, there is no... I was checking if there was an actual save.
They will fall, or we will.
Candid. Prudence. Let's give it a shot, eh? I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of ads. Come on, girls. You got this.
We must prepare to pay any price.
You're going to repeat the same mistakes again and again. Probably. That's just how I do things. Boss fight! I'm assuming there'll be a little mini cutscene or something. I do not at all think this is going to be easy, by the way. I think we're going to get our asses handed to us. But because I can't imagine there's only going to be one enemy. Just because of how much the shield bearer's stun just sets back an initiative and you can do it twice a turn. I can't imagine it doing that. Although, or maybe bosses are heavily resistant to doing that. But if you can just stun lock the boss, it's not really that bad. I'm just getting reminded of Diablo 3, where I literally have done that before. That was a fun story in Diablo 3. There was one boss that my sister said is extremely difficult, that she finds is like the hardest boss in the game. So I go in the missions with her, just beat the shit out of the boss easily. It's one of the easiest bosses for me. And she was going, how the hell are you finding this so easy? It's like, well, I can just stun the boss, so the boss can't do anything. Can't remember his name. It's like Rakanoth or something like that. Early Act 4. This was a while ago, by the way, before we'd, like, broken through the game. This was, like, very early, like, our first playthroughs. Me and my sister put a lot of time into Diablo. All the Diablo games, to be honest. Diablo 2 is still my most played game. Yes, I'm aware I can create my own combos.
Our research must continue.
Why are they so far apart? That's a really bad position. Knew it. $7,000 health. All right. I'm assuming we want to fight this guy in the open. Can he get to us? Yes, he can. Jesus. Okay, these guys move. Caretakers. Well, that's always encouraging, isn't it? Can you shoot him? She can't shoot him. He can move. These guys are fast. Okay. What can you do? 280? That's not too bad. Devotion. Please don't say these heal it. Right, okay. Did I? Yes, I did. Yeah, it's fair. Grants 500 armor. Right, okay. Okay. Well, thankfully there's an ally in range. There's an enemy in range, so. That is dead, I've just realised. Yeah, just 500 armor, don't worry about it. Yeah, we don't want to lose our initiative this early. Can Prudence get to him and rip him apart? She can, but it will probably cost her initiative. Yeah, but we do want these things dead. I don't know if he can summon them back or not, but... You know what? Fuck it, we're getting rid of an ad. Goodbye.
One less to plague the innocent.
Let's back up a little bit, since we can. It's not a movable stance yet. Let's just get Melody up there. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alvidaze. This is gonna be very big. Right. I have noticed something. Yeah. I understand. Well, 500 armor still, I can't hurt it, so it doesn't matter that it's 1,500. He's just flexing at this point. Yeah, now I really can't hurt it. How far can he move? Yes. Okay, his movement is yes. What's his attack power? Giant Scissors deals 305 damage, shoot daughters in the area, push them back 2 tiles. Okay, so don't stand near things. Summon caretakers, yeah, summon a new one. Ah! Right! I'm happy I looked this up! Plaintive care. This guy is a fucking trap. But we have to kill him, otherwise they're gonna keep buffing him. Right. Can we shoot someone? Nope. Let's interception. Because someone's getting shot. Melody, you're up. briefly, this guy's going up to 2,000 armor. Yeah, that's what. It's a buff that lasts a round, is what I figured. We can't hurt him yet, so. When's he going? Yeah, he's going next, so this is actually the time to use that. I need to pay more attention to the initiative tracker. Go for Mel. Good. No. Yeah, he doesn't have any armor. Even with terrifying, it doesn't do anything. How big is that AoE? Those 3 spaces. Okay. Which means we can get around it. Yes. Bonk! Will it do any damage? No, but it will delay him. Bonk! Keep that shield up, Melody! Right, you little fuckers. Yeah. BAM! 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 Yeah, they only last a turn, which is good. So we actually need to kill these things. But he's going to go into some berserker phase. If we get to... How much does Raffle Rain cost? 35. Right. Good crit.
One less to plague the innocent.
And once again, we'll use Interceptor. She's going to take damage. I've just accepted that at this point. Prudence. You know your job, sweetie. Decapitate.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
Yeah. Yeah, she can slice this guy down too.
You can't stop progress. The cure will be found.
I think we pissed him off. Okay. Nope. Wow. Oh, that's a problem. That's a nope right there. Oh, Jesus, Prudence is gonna die. No! Yep, she died. It's fine, we've got a resurrection token. Unfortunately, everyone else is also probably gonna die, but... Candace? Shoot this fucking thing! No! Can you stop doing that? Bonk! Oh dear. Oh, that's what self-medication does, okay. Yeah, I can't risk it. Actually, I need to move her over here, don't I? Yeah. Now Candace is going next, so we don't have to. No touchy! Shoot it! Shoot it! Candace is going to be very hurt. Entirely on her own. No! Bonk! This feels intense. Oh dear. No! The music just got real! I really shouldn't do that. Yeah! Nah, there's no point. Well, it might not kill it. Okay. He takes the staff. Okay. Come on, Candace! Boom! Die! Yes! First try! Holy fuck! Death of a daughter.
Memories of another life. Guard them well.
I was a little close. Woo. When a daughter dies, you lay to rest in the cemetery, you can resurrect the daughter. Yeah, I've got a resurrection token, so... Candace level 5! Fully deserved! Prudence, no! Don't worry, Prudence, you're getting brought back. The Plague achievement. What badasses, yeah.
Who are you to question? The plague will kill us all. Each cut brings us closer to the cure.
They spoke lies, little one.
Too little to fight. They cut me because I could not die.
We will fight for you. Release this memory to me.
Find a cure for this plague, whatever the cost may be. Child or no, it remains an experiment. That's fucking dark! The surgeon has been vanquished. The cellar prison. 7 more lovelies to punish, I will absolve them of their sins. Right, I can already imagine who the boss of this place is.
We must venture into darkness to shed light on an innocent soul.
Okay, well, cemetery. I'm not leaving my
Remember their courage.
very powerful character dead. Yes, I do want to use it. Prudence, you deserve to be brought back. Rise again achievement. Daughter overview. Yeah, Candace actually got another skill, as she very much deserves after just hard carrying that. Projected force. Deal a lot of damage and push back to enemies by 4. Ooh. Or haste. Give initiative boost on range of 8. I mean, that would have actually saved Prudence's life, but I think that's a bit of a niche one. But projected force now. This is a get the fuck out of there kind of ability. Oh, this one actually can be targeted? Yeah, it's a grenade. Okay, I'll take that. Did anyone... Where's Melody? Melody actually fairly healthy now. Oh yeah, because we would have gone to the new world, wouldn't we? Oh, Prudence did level! Yay! Oh yeah, she lost all her memories though. Oof. It's quiet. Grant the unit 400 armor, last 30 initiative units. Jesus. Damn. Hey, don't worry about it. You did great, girl. You may have died to the boss instantly, but you also killed most of his allies. So, that you get initiative even if you die. Codex. I'm assuming this is going to be talking about the boss and his minions. Yep, the surgeon. Surgeon protected a group of caretakers. Oh, he's protected by a group of caretakers. As long as the caretakers are on the battlefield, he will try to attack the closest daughter, and if necessary, replace him each caretaker each turn. Didn't try that though, did he? Caretakers are lost in their reverie, following the surgeon closely and granting him armor and resistance boost. If the daughter gets too close, they will attack the closest one. Kill the last caretaker and the surgeon will become more aggressive, targeting the daughter with the most life, unlocking several new skills. Oh, it's with the most life. That's actually very handy that I did just keep getting a hit then, I guess. Because that meant that she was actually staying lower health than the person with the guns. And Candace. Human madness knows no limit. As long as there is a cause to feed on, the surgeon is convinced of the righteousness of their own accusations, and would have been able to use logic to justify any of the deadly drugs he injected into the helpless child. Blinded by his thirst for success, his science still could not save him from disgrace. Now corrupted to his substantive marrow, the surgeon is nothing more than an empty shell of harmful convictions steeped in hatred. Yep, unintentional! Pure luck. Hey, it works then. Caretakers, I thought these would be on it. Caretakers are the last evolution of the Plague Doctor. Okay, that's good to know. Will grant armor resistance to its master. They attack the closest daughter of disturbed reverie. If two daughters the same, yes, that. They were certainly may have sensed their inquisitive eyes beneath their beaked mask. Despite my torpor, I knew it. They had come to the theatre to view the play, taking place on my raw skin. Scissors cut me apart. Jesus. And remembrances.
Remember.
Remember. Beaked mask. Newborn daughters start at mastery level 4. Sweet. Oh. Buried gear. Just skip an era. You know, just skip time. Holy fuck. That was intense and awesome, though. I really liked that. Woo! I felt good. This stream. Normally I wouldn't put up a Tuesday stream on my YouTube, but this is going up on my YouTube because that was fun as hell. Oh yeah, this game is great. That boss fight was intense. Oh damn. So yeah, that is all I got time for. I technically went an hour and a half over my usual time limit, but fuck yeah, this game is good. So yes, I'll be back on tomorrow with Heroes of the Storm. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I've got a feeling you kind of did, because I definitely did. This game is awesome. Go get it. If you like this kind of game, definitely get it. It's awesome. You're probably going to be better than me. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and if I don't see you tomorrow or Thursday, Happy New Year, guys. Have a fantastic time. This game is great. I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys are the best on Twitch. Give me a follow and a sub and things if you can, but don't feel any pressure at all to do it. Damn! This game is awesome. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you had fun. I did. So see you guys around. Have a fantastic evening. Good night.